Hey, what's up guys? Today there will be a video coming out for you on September 29th of 2012. Today we will be comparing wired controllers versus wireless controllers. Okay, now let's get into it. Today, the wired controller features a wireless thingy. Alright, hey, what's up guys? Let's do this, alright. A wired controller, right? Has a wire USB that plugs in from the controller into the USB port on your Xbox, or where the memory card goes, whatever. No, the memory card doesn't go. Actually, never mind. Where the USB goes, you plug it in, hold on the thingy, boom, turns on. Great. Now my wire controller is actually a little different. Just this one part though, the fact that you can you can see the inside, you can see like the interface or whatever, and it goes green when it turns on. So that's pretty cool. But here's the differences, I guess. Well, first off, where the start and back button are differently located. They're located in, I'm just not comparing, by the way, just never mind. But they're differently located. They're up a lot higher compared to, I'm just comparing it to not like a silver controller, just a normal black controller. Compared to when you look at the black controller, the standard Xbox controller, they're right next to the guide button. But when you look on a wired controller, they're to the upper right and left of the guide button. Now, I was told that the joysticks feel different on them. The feeling is a tiny bit different. Not the biggest noticeable difference, but there definitely is a difference. Now, the plus with the wired controller is the fact you don't ever have to use batteries, because it's wired, so it's USB, so you never have to use batteries. It's always plug it into your Xbox, it's good to go. No battery pack. They're also slimmer, not as fat, because there is no battery pack. So I guess that won't get in your way. If that gets in your way, and on the normal Xbox, you have the big battery pack, and you always have to worry about, do you have batteries? Now, if you have retardable batteries, those I've heard they break really easily. So that's another thing. They break pretty easily. So, obviously, saves you money too to have a wired controller. But there is some things that make you want to have a wired controller, I guess. One is the batteries, and two, I'm pretty sure the response time is a little faster, mainly because it's plugged in, doesn't have to go off a signal, and it's plugged in so it just shoots through. So I'm pretty sure it's a little faster. Some wired controllers are weird, but I'm comparing the standard wired controllers. But yeah. So if you had to choose one, I like wireless better, just because the cord gets annoying, in my opinion. I don't like the cord at all. I think the cord's stupid. I don't like the cord, but some people do like the cord, some people don't. And also, I feel like the D-pad's a little more moving up. It can move easier. So it's really personal preference. But some controllers do have issues. Some wired controllers, like Shadow's wired controller, whenever he shoots, it makes a farting noise over the mic. And that's not his mic issue. It's the controller's issue. What's really cool about my controller is I can actually see everything. Like, if you push on A, like the buttons actually extend very far. But yeah, if I prefer wireless, I actually use the Modern Warfare 3 wireless controller. Now the difference between now we're gonna transition into this, because if I had to choose one, I would choose wireless, just because it's just more comfortable, even though you should do wired. But wired, if you also wired though, the buttons are a little bit different. The start and back, so if you have to go to a friend's house, it's gonna be a little weird. But it's all personal preference. it's really whatever, you know what I mean. It's just what I think. Now I use a Model for 3 controller, which came with my Model for 3 Xbox. I wish I made a Battlefield 1. Or you can buy a silver controller, or I think most custom modded or just custom controllers come with this. But if you look at a standard Xbox controller, on the joysticks they have these little dots. And they're annoying. Now on the silver / custom / Model for 3 and those type of controllers / silver, those are gone, so your fingers are actually more comfortable, and the D-pad, instead of like sticking where one goes, is actually rotational, so it's better for you, and the controller works better, and the D-pad's more effective. Same thing with the joystick, because those things are gone, and I'm pretty sure it moves fluidly more. Yeah, that's really the only differences between that and like a silver or whatever, custom, or whatever you compare it to. It's the same thing, but the D-pad is definitely a lot better. Like the D-pad's like all stuck together, like each thing's like almost individual, and it rotates together, and the joysticks are more comfortable, because your fingers, it is uncomfortable going back to this and feeling it. It really is really uncomfortable. So I would say go out, if your controller breaks, go buy it. The controller's like $60, you can buy it, or something like that. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. It really does improve your game. I would definitely go buy it. But anyway, guys, tell me in the comments what you guys think about what's the best type of controller, or what controller you use. I know probably no one will comment, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I hope you guys have a nice day. And Tiger, why'd you steal my intro?